Stampers, this is Jackie Ross, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Plano, Texas, and today I'm going to show you how to do this fabulous pop-up accordion card. Well, that's what I call it. We made it for Valentine's, but of course you can use the technique of the pop-out accordion to use inside any of your cards. So this is the front of the card, and we're gonna make this little piece in a little minute, and then this is the card when you open it. Pretty fun, huh? So for this particular card, I use the Takeout Treats stamp set and the coordinating framelits. This also makes a box. These will be retiring January 2nd, 2019, so you will need to get those pretty quickly if that's what if you want to copy this card exactly. So I'm going to begin by sharing a few techniques with embossing. I'm going to pull in my Big Shot, and I have already stamped my piece of cardstock with my words, and because the embossing folder we're going to use is this one. It's called Subtle, and it's called Subtle for a reason, because in the catalog you really cannot see the design of the embossing folder. So it is a dynamic embossing folder, which means it's a little thicker, so it gives a deeper impression. Normally you would actually spritz this first with rubbing alcohol to make it dry fast, or you can use water. But because I actually stamped on here, I'm not going to risk it smudging and smearing by watering it down. So with the dynamic embossing folders, it goes completely straight onto the Big Shot platform, and then you place one plate on top. So unlike regular embossing folders where you would normally sandwich your embossing folder between plates, this one you're actually just going to put a plate on top. I'll move this out of the way. And I don't know, it's kind of hard with the camera here to see. I don't know if you can see the texture of this. It's kind of got a linen type texture. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to layer this onto our black cardstock, and then I'm going to bring in some of the new Fresh Fig ruffled ribbon. This is a fabulous ribbon. It's got, like, you can see it's just like ruffled on the edge, so if you wanted to, you could actually just put it straight across on a card and it looked fabulous. But we are going to tie a bow, which normally I can tie bows no problem, but it seems like as soon as I turn the camera on to do a video, it doesn't want to cooperate. So I'm sure you find the same thing at home when you're trying to tie your own bows. So we're going to just do a little bow here on the side. And then I have already used this is the tufted embossing folder, and I used this earlier to add texture to my balmy blue cardstock. So I'm now going to add this to my card base, which is also balmy blue. I find because of the texture with the embossing, you do need to use plenty of tape when you're putting this together. So we're going to add this to here, and then we're going to add, again, beaucoup more tape. Ooh. To put on the back of this one. Okay. Alrighty. So now we're going to add our hearts on the front. If you're not familiar with our new pick tool, this is the pick tool, and it is just described as it is. If sometimes you need to pick up little things, sequins, pieces of cardstock that you just can't seem to get up with your nails, this is the perfect tool. And then on the other end, there's a poker. You can use this for getting up, for piercing holes, getting things out of your framelits, using it to pick up your rhinestones or your sequins or what have you. And the other day, I thought I had lost another piece of it, and I was at club, so I was showing them about this tool and said I thought I had lost it. And then when I showed how you can change it, and there it was. There was my other tool. This is kind of like a scooper. Again, you can use that for your embellishments. So this is a great little tool for picking stuff up. So we're gonna, oh, helps if you take the lid off first. We're gonna pick this one up, peel off the back of the dimensional. I'd already obviously stamped this. This is Fresh Fig to match our ribbon. And then Highland Heather is the other purple color we have here. And then the Balmy Blue to coordinate with our cardstock. And that actually is going to go on front. So this will be a cute card as it is. Oh, I've just noticed when I bring in the other one, I did actually add rhinestones to these, which I colored with a Sharpie marker, a black Sharpie marker, to change the color to black instead of the clear. So, but really the focus on this video is to show you how to do the inside part of the card, to do the pop-up basically. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm now going to bring in my Simply Scored. The Simply Scored tool is great for when you're doing a lot of scoring. It makes it so much faster than just using it on your paper trimmer. And the cardstock here is 5 3/8 by 10 inches. And the great thing about this card, the pop-up inside, no tricky measurements. You're not having to remember 5 3/8, 6 1/2, 4 1/4. This is easy. You're going to score at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to place my cardstock right into the corner of my card, of my Simply Scored. And then using the fatter tool, the fatter end of the stylus, I'm going to start at the point here, because these are my markers. I already put my markers in, so that way I can do multiples. And then just come straight down to do the, okay. And I'm going to take this away. And then we're just going to fan fold this backwards and forwards so that we are going to get our little pockets. Oh, there's something sticky on there. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go back to our card. We are going to take our snail. Oh, that looks like that's run out. Okay, hold on. Well, let's see if I have enough to actually put this in. Maybe we will. So I'm going to take the card, put plenty of, no, it's not. Okay, hold on, bear with me. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay. Alrighty. Found another one. Guess I should have checked that before I started the video. Okay, so we're going to take, oh, that's much better. All right, we're going to put our tape on here. And when you put it in your card, you want the three little V's to be popping up this way. So we're then going to take this, place it inside our card, and then, oops, take the tape again, put those down, and then close the card on top, so that when we open it, we have our pop-up. I do have a little bit of stamping still to do. I'm using Memento ink, and the words that come from this set, that is, "This is for you." And then with our Balmy Breeze, we've just got some little hearts. Just, okay. So for adding the circles inside, the hearts inside, which I already stamped these, and I actually stamped the hearts and then cut them out with the stitched shaped circles. And then this is actually the 2-inch circle punch. And when you layer that on top of here, you get that nice little, just a thin border in your other color. Now the tip with this is not to put your dimensionals on the back of the circles, but actually to place your dimensionals directly onto the accordion. So we're going to put a dimensional here, a dimensional halfway down on this one, and then one more right at the bottom. That way, if you put your dimensional on the back and you put it in here, there's a good chance that it would hang, that your dimensional would hang over the back, and then when you close it, it's going to stick on itself. So that's why you need to place your dimensionals actually on the folds here. So we're going to place, and then you want to put your circles right into that crease. So we're going to do one here, one here, oh, and then peel off the back for the third one, and add this one in here. Oops, we can. Okay, and then this will just open and close. Isn't that cool? Well, thanks for watching. If you would like to, there will be a PDF tutorial, photo, and written instructions on my blog, which is JackieRossStamps.com. And if you've got any questions, you can email me at jackie.stamps@verizon.net. I hope that you'll give this a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you.